What's up, guys? What's up? Hey, we is back. I know I've been gone, but let me tell y'all something, man. I've been having a lot of projects going on. We still got the SRT 807. We still got the 63 Impala swap. We still got the C10 455 swap. Man, I just got so many projects, and I'm trying to work on all of them at the same time, which is not a good idea. So I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time, and I'm gonna get these videos out for you guys, and I'm gonna take my time. And right now I'm working on my R1 because it's as y'all know, I don't know if I showed y'all this a couple of years ago. I bought this bike from Copart, and man, this thing was tore up. I got brand new fairing all over this thing. Right now I changed the stator. The stator case is brand new. I ordered it on eBay. The old one, where the dude dropped it, as you see, was messed up, and it got scraped up right here. So I will be changing the back end, the back forks, and right there on the frame it's got scratch right there. So I don't know how the adjuster or the guy that I call out here, you know, so I can change it from a salvage tire to rebid. I don't know how he's gonna act about that, but I'm gonna take that to somebody. Maybe they can sand it down and flatten it out to make it look nice, and then paint it back matte black like this. But shouldn't be that bad. It's just a little scrape. But you know how these adjusters are. They'll charge you $100 to come look at your vehicle and take the $100 and still deny it, say no, because it's got a mark on the frame. But you guys comment below and let me know if you guys think that'd be a problem, or if you know somebody in Georgia that might be able to sand that down and make it look better. I do have some different I bought some pegs for it. Let's see, I did buy some pegs, some new pegs for it. Where they at? Where's some stuff? Oh, okay, right here. You see, brand new. Bought these for it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna change that to after the adjuster come over here and he passes it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and order a brand new one. I thought about getting on Marketplace and see if I can find somebody that's got a good one, but I want everything to be new on this bike. This bike got very low miles, and I'm talking about low miles, like brand new low miles. And this engine and everything is dusty because it's been sitting in my house. As you see, it still got the exhaust on it, stock exhaust. He's got an upgraded sprocket on there. As you guys know, I've been riding R1s all my life, man. First R1 I had when I think I was 14 years old it wasn't an R1, it was a Honda Hurricane 1000. First bike I ever bought, first bike I ever rode was a Hurricane 1000 Honda. Look them up on Google. So Honda Hurricane 1000. First bike I ever rode. Never rode a bike before. Bought it off a guy, a very good friend, and my mother told me she didn't want him to sell it to me. And I told the guy, I said, look, man, it's my money. My mom ain't paid for it. I'm paying for it. What's up? And he told me, he said, hey, I'm not responsible for whatever happens to you on this bike. It's a powerful bike, blah blah blah. Listen, I've been a speed freak for since I came out of my mama, and I jumped on that bike, went down the road, and see how much power was pulling me off the back seat. Ever since then, I fell in love with motorcycles, and I transitioned from the Honda to R1s, man. And the R1s is just something about that torque. You know, you guys remember I had the R1 with the cross-plane engine. I sold it because I like the way these rev. The cross-plane engine is okay, but I just love the way these things right here rev. You know what I'm saying? The I think it's 05s, 07s, they just rev, so it just sounds so sexy, man. So I gotta hook my light up, but right now I'm just talking about the stator, guys. So here go the stator right here. That's the stator right there, my bad. So when you pull this out right here, this is the magnet, or that's the magnet stator, and that goes in, that green stator goes inside of this, and here go the gears. The gears, they go in there. So you have to be careful with these right here. Let me show you. So when you're changing that, these come off, okay? This come off right here, and then this washer right here, it comes off, okay? So, but there's another washer down off in here that slides down there from there. So this goes on like this, but this washer right here, guys, is what you don't see. This washer here, you see that? Let me see if I can get it where you guys see it. Okay. This right here, it's got a little rubber. It's got a little rubber band. It's got a little black rubber band in there. That's what's going to seal it on here. Okay. It's going to seal it on there. So that's going to go on there like that. Oh, shit. You know what? I really forgot. Okay. So it should go on there like that and sit like that. Now, when you push this in, when you push these gears in here, let me show you. When you push them gears in there, it's got to be in between them gears. So in order to get these gears in there, you either have to have the bike jacked up and move the front wheel back and forth, rock it back and forth, or do like I'm gonna do, because I don't have my bike stands anymore. I sort of with the crossplane. What you got to do is get somebody to rock the bike back and forth while you're pushing this gear in, while you got it in there pushed in, and keep wiggling like that, and it'll fall in them gears. I'm gonna try to get a video of it to show you guys, so that way you'll know when it gets in there. It'll poop, it'll get in there and sound like that. And that's how to make it get all the way in there. Rock the bike back and forth hard. Boom, 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 boom. But you got to have the bike in first gear. Keep the bike in first gear. Rock it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, if you don't have these on here, right here, on there like they're supposed to be, with that thing, with that rubber piece locking on there, this washer right here, the one that's spinning, you see that? That washer right there will, and I repeat now, it will fall down there in that crankshaft, right down off in here. It will fall right down off in here, and now you gotta really fish it out or take the bottom end off to get it out of there. So make sure you are very careful, because once you push them gears in and you get ready to push this piece on with the magnet, the stator, it's gonna wanna pull this. It's going to want to pull this right here back out them gears. It's going to want to pull it back out them gears. So you got to put that cover on, that stator in there quick. Boom. Push it in there quick, or you're going to have to redo everything. Not the gases, but you're going to have to redo, you know, rocking the bike back and forth, getting the gears, and making sure nothing falls in there. Whew. You don't want to fall in that crank. But I know this video sounds long, but I'm just giving you guys an idea, because not a lot of people know how to do that, and it's probably only 1 or 2 YouTube videos of it out there. So what I'm going to do right now is get this gasket. I ordered a gasket from China. Okay, let me show you guys. This gasket right here that I ordered from China is a green gasket, like a rubber gasket. Do not order that gasket. Do not order a rubber gasket to go around your stator cover. Do not, because it is not going to work. Once you tighten it down, it's like you see, it's going to come all outside of the gasket. You need to order a paper gasket, like cardboard paper gasket like this right here, which is like OEM, the original paper gasket. This is what you want to order, the paper gasket. Don't order this one from China, the plastic one, because you're going to still leak oil out the bottom of it, and it won't seal. As you can see, the OEM one right here, 5VY, they have the same gasket, paper gasket, see? And you see how it seals after it gets heat up and all that, it seals around there. So do not order the green gasket, guys. I know it's cheap on eBay and it's from China. Do not order. Now, if you order from eBay or Amazon and They got the paper gaskets. Yeah, sure, they should work just fine. But do not order the green rubber gaskets. That is a no. That shit don't work, man. So I'm done with that. I'll let you guys know that. What else? I'm gonna just put a little bit of glue around there now. I just had to clean that old gasket. I'll put a little bit of RTV glue, very little bit, just enough to get it stuck like this. And I'm gonna put the gasket on here on the stator. I'm not gonna put no glue around here. I want it to just bolt up and let the pressure get that gasket. So after that, I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. I'll get it on there. Alright. So I got the gasket on there, a little RTV glue. As you can see, I just rubbed it around there. Like I said, I'm not gonna put no RTV glue around this part right here. None at all. What does it look like? Oh, that's just, yeah, I'm not gonna put none around there at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this time to dry. Give the glue time enough to dry around the gasket before I try to put it on, because I want to make sure that I don't have no problem. Now you're gonna have this rubber piece right here. You can put some glue on the back of there just so it can stick, but it's gonna be bubbled out like that right there. It's just bubbled out, and when you put the bolts in, it's gonna press it all together, that part. So don't even worry about that, because you're gonna let the bolts do the work for that to press it in there. And we're gonna let that sit. Hey man, let me tell y'all, so I was listening to that Gucci Mane, the old Gucci Mane. Man, dude, you gotta give Gucci Mane his props, man, because that cat, he done diss T.I. He told T.I., boy, y'all need to listen to that diss record. If y'all forgot that diss record, Gucci Mane, when he dissing T.I. And but then but Gucci Mane done dissed just about everybody in Atlanta. Ain't nobody clapped back at him. The only person that really clapped back was Jeezy. And that's when, you know, Jeezy homeboy got killed and all that sad situation. But anyway, man, Gucci Mane, hey, you gotta give him his props back in the day. That man was a beast back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I guess now it's just about the money, you know, hiring motherfuckers and getting the money that he can get off them and trying to stay relevant, doing whatever, or collaborating, whatever. So, but anyway, we got the stator gasket on. We're gonna let that dry. Then I'm gonna show you guys how I get it put in there, maybe to help some of you guys out. But like I said, man, y'all let me know about this right here on the frame, man, because I know how most things people have problems with stuff on the frame, no scratches on the frame. They don't want to rebuild the tile or whatnot, but we are gonna do something about that. New fork, new swing arm for the back, that's coming too. I know I talked to a guy and he told me, he said, man, why don't you just sand it down and repaint that side? Yeah, I can do that, but I was planning on, I'm torn between keeping this bike because it's got so low miles, and you know, I got all the brand new fairing on it, and I want to sell it. To fund my project for my 69. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I'm going to sell it, I'm going to use the money to fund my 69 project. But I want to keep this. I mean, I got other things I can sell, and I got money that I can use to fund my project. But I want to sell some things because, as you guys know, I got a ton of projects. You know, I got the WS6. I got to get started. What else I got back there? I got the I definitely got to finish that C10. But I'm finished the C10, the 455 Oldsmobile motor in the C10. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna sell it, and I'm torn between. I'm thinking I'm gonna sell this this R1 right here. I think this is the Raven edition. So, but like I said, everything is brand new on it. The whole fairing is brand new. Everything's gonna be tip top. So, I'm thinking about selling this one. I might just sell it. Let me get everything squared away with the title so to be rebuilt, and make sure if it runs right and everything. But if it don't run right, if I can't get the title rebuilt, I'll keep it for myself. But I'm pretty sure I can. Everything's gonna work out fine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sell this and sell the C10. So guys know anybody that's interested. But I'm gonna finish them all before I sell them. Everything's gonna be running before I sell it. And I got to get this right here. As you guys can see, I got to get that, which is nothing. I think I already ordered these for that. I think I ordered some new grips too, some new R1 grips and everything. And see right here what the dude laid it down, and he just missed all this. All this was tore up. I'm gonna see if I can throw some pictures in here if I can find it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let that glue dry. I'm gonna turn y'all back on. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on and how to get this stator in these gears right here, all situated in there. So I love the way these things rev and sound. So I look like it scraped right there. And yes, guys, I did, when I bought the bike, it crunk up just fine. No noise in the engine, oil's clear, everything is perfect. But I'm gonna stop talking you guys to death. I'm gonna let you guys see the miles later when I crank it up. And everything's so stopped, man. It's just so dusty. Everything just so, look at that, it's just so dusty. It's not nothing wrong with it, just dusty, y'all. I need to clean this thing. Alright, so cool brown. I'm gonna take a break and I get back with y'all in a minute when the glue dries. Alright, man, so I am back. So by the grace of God, you guys, I just, what I did is I pulled this out. Try to push this in. I didn't rock the bike back and forth. Luckily, them gears back there, not the gears you see right here on the big magnet piece, not that gear, but it's the gears behind it. This thing just slid right in there, and you can see how flush it is with the the block. I was just finna call my daughter in here, make a video for you guys so she could rock the bike back and forth so you can see how I got it on. But it slid right back in there, so I guess the gears lined up with the bottom gears down. Let me see if I can get it, show you guys. Back there, back off in there. Okay, see them gears back there? See, they gotta line up in there. But anyway, I got lucky. So I'm not gonna say I got lucky yet, because I gotta try to put that on. And this thing right here, when I try to put it on there, it's gonna wanna pull this out. It's gonna wanna pull it out from behind them gears. So I gotta make sure I can get in there. But you know what? You see that hole right there? Maybe I can stick a screwdriver. Stick a screwdriver in there to punch right there, to hold that in there while I slide this on. So let me try that. Damn, I wish I had something that I can hold this phone so I can show you guys. Let me see if I can find something to prop it on to show you how I'm gonna do it. Hold on. So maybe if I can get this screwdriver, let me see. If I can hold this screwdriver in here and hold it in there while I put that on, but I'm gonna slide, oh, the gasket came off up there. I'm gonna slide the screwdriver in from the front of there. So alright, I can't do this with this hold the phone and do it, so just hold on, man. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I just want to show you guys. You see this rubber piece right here? That's the part that that's gonna keep pushing my damn gasket out. But I'm gonna try to stick that screwdriver through this hole to hold that shaft in there while I push this up on there, because that's magnet gonna try to suck it out and fuck the gears up. So use that screwdriver right there, put it on there to get it in there. If I get it in there without that moving right there, if I get the stator in the middle of that, in the middle of it without it moving, and get this pin right here lined up, we are good to go. Alright, so give me just a second, y'all. See if this works. I'm trying to get it the video where the guys that's doing this with the R1s try to make it easier, especially the DIY guys. My bad, the do-it-yourself guys. Hold on a second. Alright, listen, that worked. So stuck the screwdriver in here. It tried to pull out a little bit. I pushed the screwdriver in there while I lined this up. My dumb ass had this whole part right here over here, so I had to turn it to get it off in there, but it's on there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bolts in there. So like when you guys take these bolts out, they're gonna be little bolts right here, right here, right here, and it's gonna be big bolts, one right here, one right here, and one right here. This is a little bolt, so make sure you guys take a picture of these bolts. They're all not the same size, and make sure they go in the right size holes, because you can get them mixed up. Alright, so, and this goes right here. This goes right there. You can see that little hump goes on there. Alright, so, man, I'm telling y'all, by the grace of God, that thing went in there and I didn't have to rock the bike. But if it don't line up like mine did, you guys are gonna have to get somebody to put it in first gear, rock it back and forth. You might have to do it hard. Boom, boom, boom. Put it back, hit it forward. Put it back, hit it forward. Put it back, hit it forward until it gets in there. It will get in there. Just take your time. It will get in there. Alright, so I'm gonna put the bolts in there, and pretty much everything, I done did this about 3 times, so pretty much everything is good to go. I'm gonna put the bolts in there. I'm gonna stop the video, and that's all you guys need to know. And I will get you let you guys see when I'm done with the bike. Got to put back together and whatnot. So appreciate y'all watching. I get with y'all later, man.